One of the newest species or types of Pokemon that were recently introduced in Pokemon Sun and Moon were the Ultra Beasts. I've seen many people say that the Ultra Beasts are just alien Pokemon and that their typings don't have to make sense, but I've got a few other ideas in mind. So with that being said, I decided to take on the challenge and set out on my super epic journey to figure out and break down what makes the Ultra Beasts the typings that they are. Quite a lot of research went into this, so it's not like I'm grabbing these explanations out of thin air or anything. That being said, let's get started.
Rolling, I can never get enough. I've been up too long and I way too drunk, but we straight up in it and we feeling.
So UB01 Symbiont, also known as Nihilego, is the first of the Ultra Beasts and has probably the most odd typing out of all of them. It gains its rock typing from having a body that is supposedly made from a glass-like substance, and that does make sense, seeing as how a fighting type could shatter the glass and glass is made from sand, which is eroded rock. Now the poison type thing is the most interesting to me. This Pokemon is actually a parasite, and it uses its toxins to manipulate the actions and thoughts of its host. The toxin stimulates feelings of intense excitement and boosts the host skills greatly. That's really interesting. It's kind of like a jellyfish, but not water type. So for Buzzwole and Pheromosa, I decided to just bundle them together since they share the typings and are basically counterparts to one another. The bug typing on Pheromosa comes from it being based on a cockroach, and Buzzwole is based on a mosquito, as shown by its proboscis. Yeah, that thing. Now here's the cool part, and one that I didn't really notice until I started researching for this video. Buzzwole is more of the boxing version, with its move pool and level up moves consisting of moves like Power Up Punch, Vital Throw, Dynamic Punch, and Focus Punch, while Pheromosa is more of the kickboxing form, learning moves like Low Kick, Double Kick, Triple Kick, and High Jump Kick. Also, for everyone saying, wow, Pheromosa is so skinny, how can it hit hard? Well, it moves its limbs at 120 miles per hour. Also, keep in mind that when I say it moves its limbs at 120 miles per hour, I mean it can go from 0 to 120 miles per hour in like a second. Like this is no joke. This thing isn't playing around. Now imagine getting hit by a bird, a plane, and then a truck, and then a bus, and maybe a building. Yeah, that sounds about right. Throughout all my lists, I think I've used too many puns about shocking injuries, so we're just gonna skip that for now. Up next is the Christmas Tree Gimp Xurkitree. Xurkitree is a bundle of wires held together by zip ties with crazy copper wires poking from his arms. He's got a tail too, so whenever he needs a quick fix, he just rams it into the ground and gets his boost back up. There's honestly not too much to say for Xurkitree, to be honest. It's said that he came from a wormhole and raided a power plant, and his name sounds like circuitry, like Xurkitree equals circuitry equals electricity, so that's why he's the electric type. I think Celesteela might be a tie for second in terms of my favorite origin. You see, Celesteela is based on a Japanese spacecraft called Kaguya, hence the steel flying typing, as steel flying, it flies through the air. But it's also got another meaning. You see, a lot of people were asking why it can learn grass type moves via level up. You see, Celesteela is based on the Japanese story of the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter depicts the story of a tiny girl found inside bamboo by a woodcutting couple. They raise her as their child and name her Kaguya, which is also the name of the spacecraft that Celesteela is based on. The story is really interesting and I suggest you guys go read it if you're interested. Basically, she reveals to everyone that she came from the moon to Earth, and depending on which version you read, it was either because there was a war on the moon she was trying to avoid, or she was exiled for committing a crime. Now the moon emissaries come to take her back, and she's gone. She goes back to the moon, and everybody's sad, and it's not a fun time. But it is a cool origin story for a Pokemon. Ultra Beast number 4 Blade is a tiny piece of paper that is one of the strongest physical attackers out there, and when I say tiny, I mean tiny. This thing weighs in at a solid 0.2 pounds and a nice and tall 1 foot. Where can I get me a metabolism like that? Just by looking at it, you wouldn't expect it to pack the power that it does. Kartana's grass typing more than likely comes from it being a piece of paper which comes from wood. And what is wood in Pokemon? That's right, it's grass. It probably gets its steel typing from the fact that it's a blade. Some more evidence is its name being Kartana, like katana, which is the signature weapon of weeaboos everywhere. Oh, and it also belonged to samurais too. Finally, we have the coolest explanation in my opinion. But before we talk about Gus Lord's typing, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my friend Speqtor for helping me figure this out. If you haven't already, go check him out. There'll be an iCard link at the top right and a link in the description so you can go and observe him. Great guy. Gus Lord is the Ultra Beast of Gluttony, and gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins with its own circle in the 9 circles of hell laid out in Dante's Inferno. It's based on the circle Cerberus, known as the Il Grand Worm, or the Great Worm, which guards this circle. It's a giant 3-headed worm which feasts upon the people who committed the sin of gluttony with its giant claws. This is the only logical explanation we could figure out for the dragon typing, and its dark typing comes from it basically being a black hole. This is further supported by its name, specifically the Japanese name being Akuji Kingu, which can be broken down into Aku, meaning evil, and dark type in Japanese is evil type. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was honestly really fun to sit down and research, and if you enjoyed it or learned anything new, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe for more content like this in the future, and once again, huge thank you to my friend Speqtor for helping me out with Gus Lord. That's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.